noises behind Nicole there.
Windstorm.
It did. It picked up, and all of a sudden it was. Oh, wow. This is Sisters in Slippers giving it to you real. This is MLM Truths, sugar-free info. We are not mixing words here. If you have a very delicate way about you, your feelings get hurt quickly, please press pause, please press stop, and do not watch further, okay? Because sometimes we just say whatever. We're a little snarky sometimes. So, we got to give it to you real. Somebody has to. A lot of times people will sugarcoat things, and as you go along, things aren't working for you. That's because they haven't told you really what's going on, and we need that to move on in the industry that we're in. So today we are talking about sacrifice your business. So go ahead, sacrifice your business. But sacrifice your business. What's this all about? Because this is Nicole's baby over here. She's I'll turn it over to Nicole Kauweloa with sacrifice your business.
That's a little bugs flying around here. Yeah, sacrificing your business. This happens more often than we'd like to admit. And what exactly does that mean? A lot of people who are in network marketing industry, this is actually my perspective, my point of view, and Alicia may have a totally different thought when it comes to this headline. But you see people who are in a network marketing business, they have an auto ship. This is just one example, right? They have an auto ship that every single month gets taken out. Whatever dollar amount, every company is different, but things happen in life, right? Some kind of financial situations that people find themselves strapped a little, so they have to figure out some way to move money to be able to pay certain bills and what have you. And a lot of times I see people sacrificing their business, turning off their auto ship so that they can pay for this other bill. And some people, hey, I have nothing against people who choose to do that. Everyone, you're in business for yourself, and however you choose to run your business is what you're going to do. But when I think of that, I think it's a little crazy, because this is a business, and if we were to just look at it and treat it as such, for us, $45 for an auto ship every single month to earn commissions is a really small amount of money that you would have to pay in my eyes. And that's always the first thing that people look to pull off the shelf is their business. And it kind of gets to me sometimes, because you have this thing that's in front of you. You've seen a vision whenever you decided to get started. You were excited to get going. You were excited because this was going to be something that would make you money. And then they somehow, there's some kind of shift going on, and they just don't see the value anymore. I think that's what it is. People just don't see the value, maybe because they're not being directed, or they have really no great support. So this is the first thing that they're going to pull off the shelf. And, commissions are down the drain. They're no longer able to earn money because they had turned off their auto ship. So, that's kind of my thought process behind this subject of sacrificing your business. And I know, Alicia, I don't know if you have anything that you want to add to that, or if you have a different thought going behind it.
Well, it's interesting because I know people do it. And I don't think I've ever done it. I'm trying to go back to all the years of being in MLM and all the years of being in some type of DS, direct sales, or some kind of home business. I don't think I've ever done it, actually, one for the other, which is interesting now that you're mentioning it. So for me, it never even crossed my mind, maybe. How crazy is that? So now I have to kind of backtrack and look at it. I know for now, right now, in our primary company, yes, $45, easy to roll, no big deal, because there's no other business, there's no other model that for that much a month, you're guaranteeing your continuation. But then I also look at it as you get something for it. It's not just a fee. Like, I know of some companies where you sign up to be a representative. I think this happens in some financial windows, and you might know about this because I know you did finance too, where you're just paying a fee. You're paying a fee to be part of whatever that group is, and you don't get anything. You're just paying like a membership, but you don't get anything. Like you get nothing, not even access to great stuff or anything. So when I think about an auto ship, it's always, like you're paying for something. Something comes to you. Some company, any company you're in, I would hope, they're sending you some kind of product for that dollar. So you're paying for the product anyway. You're getting a product. You're getting something. And you can always turn that into profit. And it is your quote unquote insurance to make sure that you keep your things going. And then in our affiliate space and this marketing platform we're in, for me to pay $150 for what comes out of there every month is a no-brainer. Like I've wrapped my head around that. Is absolutely has to be done. And for me, I look at that and I see, wow, there's this huge package of stuff that comes with that. So I can see the value in that, as far as I know what it would take for me to do I would know what it would cost me to do all the little individual things from that package. It's nowhere near the price that I'm paying for that. So you just set that and forget it, and then it goes. So yes, if you're looking for money, they could be places where you would cut, but it's kind of that's like cutting off a limb for me, and I think about it, wow, because that's access to income. So why would I cut that off first? I would cut off something that doesn't give me income first. You cut off cable. Cable doesn't give me income. TV. I got to keep the internet though. I got to pay for the internet somewhere. But I don't have to watch TV. Watching TV doesn't give me any money. Doesn't give me anything. It doesn't give me anything. So I would be one of those people that I would cut there. That would be the first one. And cable nowadays costs a lot. You get a lot of money from cutting off your TV, right?
Yeah, it's a quite a distraction, especially if you have young kids at home. They can totally get tied up into this TV. Some people actually, it's like the babysitter for the kids for some amount of time if you have something going on. But I really like how you're pointing out that, and this is kind of what I'm grabbing from what you're saying, is like it's your mindset. This is, number one, to you, it is a business. It's something that's going to be able to pay you back. There is something that you're getting for, paying for that auto ship every single month. And, it's so much more than $45 to you. The value behind it is much, much more. And I think that's, or, maybe people just don't get off on the right foot. They just, again, they don't see the value in it, I would believe. So that is why they would consider taking that off the table to be able to take care of something else, right?
And that's why it's good to do something like this, where we are pointing out that you realize that when you shut that off for whatever dollar amount it is that you're reaping, you are sacrificing your business. You're not just, I'm turning that off. I won't buy, XYZ package this month. It's okay. Maybe next month I'll turn it back on and get the product. No, you're not just eliminating the product coming to you. You are like truncating your business at where it starts. It's like, that's it. You've shut your business off for a month.
Leaving money on the table. I would imagine that most companies out there, there's some kind of carryover volume associated with, keeping your auto ship on. So, that's literally like giving the money away back to the company because, you turn off that auto ship. And I know what that's up. I know what that's like.
Do we ever? And I think there's a lot of people that actually know what that's like. And you're not only turning off, like leaving money on the table that way, but you could also be there are long-term effects from that you actually don't know. So you are sacrificing your business. You're cutting it off there at the place. And even more importantly is if you make that conscious decision for it, I think that's the mindset story, is then you're in the mindset of, well, this is just something I just have like a customer on an auto ship. Like a customer, we have customers on auto ship. My customer set this and forget it because, she's going to use this and she's going to use the other product every month and she knows it. She doesn't want to be without it. So it's set to run. And that's a customer mindset, not the entrepreneur mindset, or not the MLM mindset. So if you're already in that, I don't know or maybe just us pointing it out would change your mindset. You realize that you are sacrificing your business, right? So maybe that'll work. You know,
Mhm. Maybe it's just something that needed to be pointed out that people never really again thought about. So, it's a small amount of money that you would have to pay every single month just to keep a business running, right? A traditional brick and mortar, thousands and thousands of dollars just to keep the door open. But, for an MLM type of business, it's, maybe a couple of $100 if you're, at the most, just minimally to keep your business running, to keep getting commissions, to keep your carryover volume that's going to pay you residually, one day in the future, in the near future. So, don't sacrifice your business because it does pay you back. And like Alicia, look for those other things in your life that, maybe you don't need. You don't necessarily need so much of that. Maybe would allow you also to focus more on your business so that you could bring in more income. So
makes sense. Don't cut off your income producing activity. And while you were saying that, I was thinking about, a couple $100 worth of product. For us, the couple $100 worth of product, if you got that in and you turn it around, that's something you can sell. I mean, it would come to you, you would pay for it, and then you can sell it. Yeah, you can sit there and you could maybe right now I can kind of hear the whining. I can't sell it. Where am I going to sell it? Everybody can sell it. People can sell it. There are people out there in the world when they put their mind to it, they hit the street, and they can sell it. You can disassemble whatever your package is and sell tiny bits of it. Whatever you got to do to get it done. You do the do. There's the do the do. Just do the do. Do the thing. To keep it alive, keep it going. I like that.
love it. Love it. That's a great one.
All right, we're out here. Leave the message down there on the bottom. You know what to do. You put your idea on there. We'll pick it up and we'll run with it.